Hey, hello everyone. So I've just finished building a new spin of PCLinuxOS. It uses the XFCE Desktop Environment. The previous ISO or the previous spin which I made used the OpenBox as the desktop environment and window manager. So that was great actually. OpenBox is really amazing, but XFCE I must say is a lot more customizable and a lot more usable for some users in the Linux community. So I decided to make a spin of XFCE, and XFCE is my favorite desktop environment because it's easy to use, highly customizable, and very fast. So here we go. So this is PC1OS, the XFCE version. This is built upon the PCLinuxOS XFCE mini version. So this is the October ISO. You can download it from SourceForge. I just uploaded it yesterday, so you can get it. It's 1.2 gigabyte in size. So the ISO size is actually quite lesser than the ISO of OpenBox. So that's something that you must notice. So yeah, we're gonna first go ahead and take a look at the applications which we get with PC1OS. Not a lot which I included. Let's take a look. We've got a few updates here. Well, it's been a day since I made this ISO, so yeah, we are most likely to have some updates since PCLinuxOS is a rolling release, so PC1OS is rolling as well. So that's going to be updating in the background. Let's take a look at the applications, shall we? Alright, let's go to archiving. We've got the X Archiver as the archive manager, so you can extract, compress, and do stuff like that with that one. I've got XFBurn for burning things to your CD or DVD, and then we've got Mousepad as the text editor. It's a very simple, lightweight, very easy to use text editor. That's default to almost all XFCE distributions. Now in the file tools, we have got a BleachBit. So BleachBit is something that I included. It was not coming with PCLinuxOS by default, so that's something that I included. You get BleachBit. And we get ddcopy. ddcopy was already there, but ddcopy is a very useful tool for creating bootable USB devices. You can also format and create a bootable USB, bootable DVD or CD. So that's a really handy tool. And then we have got the Tunar file manager. So got the default user one. And you can also log in as the root. So got two options right in the whisker menu, so that's a good thing. You can just go ahead and launch Tunar root without even opening up the terminal as root and typing in Tunar there. So that's a good thing. And GIMP again is something that I included in the ISO because GIMP is a very good photo editor for Linux, and I just think that many of them use GIMP, and it would just make sense to include that in the ISO right away. So on the internet, we have got the Firefox browser, Claws Mail instead of Thunderbird. Actually, Claws Mail is very lightweight. Got Firefox for the web browser, Mail Reader, and the network center for connecting to the internet. And the web browser again is just when you click on this opens up the default web browser. In this case, we've only got Firefox installed by default, so this too opens up Firefox. Now under more applications, we got all the PCLinuxOS stuff. You see here, a la carte menu editor is something that I added to edit the menus which you see in whisker menu. And computer, configure your computer is again PCLinuxOS configuration manager. This one, control center. You get to do various stuff in this, configure your hardware and stuff like that. Now got the GDM login setup. You can configure the GDM login manager, which is the default in PCLinuxOS. So this is something that can be used to download PCLinuxOS ISOs. I just decided to leave it as it is instead of removing it. It just makes sense because this is PCLinuxOS spin after all. So we got gparted. It comes in the default ISO. gparted is there, and the net applet for this one, which just shows if you're connected or not right in the panel. And then NTFS configuration tool, got VBox test media, got the XFCE terminal. So again, we've got the XFCE terminal, normal user terminal, as well as the root terminal. I've got Xterm as well. We've got two terminal options. And in the office, we really don't have LibreOffice pre-installed. So yeah, we've got dictionary, Orange Calendar, and Orange Global Time, but you can install LibreOffice very easily by going on to the Synaptic Package Manager. It shouldn't take a while, shouldn't take a long time. So you see LibreOffice Manager here. You see here, so when you click on that, that will go ahead and install LibreOffice for you. So you don't even need to go to the Synaptic Package Manager in order to install LibreOffice. So it's really that simple. You just go ahead, follow up the setup, and that should get a LibreOffice installed onto your system. I'm gonna hit cancel for now because we don't want to install LibreOffice right now. Got Synaptic, of course. We got VBox, Guest Editions Installer. I do want to make sure that VBox Guest Editions are already available in PC1OS. So it is available even in the live session. So whenever you boot this up in a virtual machine, like in a VirtualBox virtual machine, then you should automatically get the full screen resolution instead of 800 by 600 resolution. So that's something that I've included. I got the VirtualBox manager through which you can install VirtualBox very easily on PC1OS. I've got Dead Beef as the audio player. You can get that. And I do want to mention that all of the applications here are in their latest release versions, because this is a rolling release. As I mentioned, we always get the latest and the greatest. Oh, of course, all the latest cannot always be the greatest, but yeah, I do love having the latest software. So got that Deadbeef for listening to audio, listening to music, whatever. And then we got Pulse Audio Volume Controller, aka Power Control, for volume. As you can see here, it's the applet. Got the applet here, and you have some more choices here. Now under video, we got Parallel Media Player. So I have not included VLC because VLC doesn't always work for me, at least. But if you do want VLC, you can install it from Synaptic. Just type in search for VLC and you can just go ahead and install that. But VLC doesn't seem to work for me, at least not always. But Parallel Media Player works for me always. It doesn't disappoint me at all, and it just works. In case Parallel Media stops working for me, then I would install SM Player instead of this, and SM Player is my second best media player. Parallel Media Player just works for me. It's got all of the useful options up here, and it's just good for me overall. So that's it with the applications that we get. Of course, we've got the default XFCE stuff here. It's the default XFCE settings manager. We get a default logout dialog box. So applets, we have got the Clipman applet here to show all the copied items and notifications. The power manager, I'm using a computer here, so yeah, we should get that. If you're using a laptop, then this plugin will be useful for you. But if you don't want, you can just go ahead to panel preferences, items, and you can just go ahead and remove this panel power manager plugin. But I just would like to leave that there, and this will show the network, the default network manager which comes with PCLinuxOS is being used here. Yeah, let's now take a look at the desktop backgrounds. There are not a lot of desktop backgrounds which I've included. Currently there's just 5 of them, but I'll be including some more in the upcoming ISO releases. But as of now, these are the wallpapers which I found really interesting. So these are all kind of abstract wallpapers, and they look very good. I like them. I really like them. This one's the default one. It's totally abstract. We've got a planet here, the kind of a crystals kind of thing. It's probably Saturn. You see all the Saturn rocks and stuff. So yeah, the terminal, of course, the file manager, and it's just never opened Synaptic in this video. Let's see. Okay, so this is it. This is how it goes. So overall, I must say that PC1OS is for a normal desktop user, and you can pretty much do anything and everything in this system. So you can just go ahead and download PC1OS 2019.10 ISO right away from SourceForge. I just hope you guys enjoy this ISO, and I just want to mention that a new ISO or an updated ISO will be available before the first 10 days of a new month. So there'll be a new 2019.11 ISO update before November 10th next month. So you can just check out that ISO as well, and that ISO will contain all of the updated packages and also a few of the changes in case I want to do any to the ISO. And of course, you guys can suggest any changes to be made to the ISO down below in the comments. I really do appreciate that. So with that being said, I'm going to stop this video right now, and see you all in my next video, which is going to be coming very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in my next video.